Hi, this is Holly from the Sweet Simple Things, and welcome to my channel where we make healthy and nourishing recipes the whole family will love. Make sure you hit subscribe to see all the latest recipes. Today we're going to make 100% whole wheat Irish soda bread. This goes perfectly with that Irish pork stew I shared the other day, or whatever else you'd like to eat your Irish soda bread with. So start by preheating the oven to 450 Fahrenheit and then cover a cast iron skillet with some parchment paper. Now for this recipe, we're going to use whole wheat pastry flour, which is a soft white wheat. It's a whole grain flour, but it's lower protein than typical flour, which is key to making this bread less dense. So then we'll add some baking soda and salt and get that whisked together. Then we're going to grate 2 tablespoons cold butter into the bowl of flour. You can also cut this into tiny cubes and work it in with a fork if you want, but I just like to use a grater and then just stir it in, and that works pretty well. And then we'll add buttermilk and some molasses. Stir this with your wooden spoon until everything is combined. This is going to be a very shaggy, very sticky dough, and that's okay. This is not a bread that you would knead. We're just stirring it. It's more like a quick bread. And in a little bit, once it's all incorporated, we'll get our hands wet and we'll use a wet hand to kind of just smooth it out into a smooth ball, but it does not have to be perfect at all. This is a rustic bread, and really we're just trying to get it smoothed out enough so it's workable. So just dip your hand in a little water and then kind of work this dough into its own little smooth ball. Go ahead and dump this out onto your parchment paper on the cast iron skillet, and then you can get your hands wet again if you want and just smooth it out the top a little bit, and then you're going to use a serrated knife to score it deeply in a cross pattern. We're going to bake it at 450 degrees for 20 minutes, and then at the 20-minute mark, we're going to lower the heat and bake it for 20 more minutes. We want to get an internal temperature of at least 205 to 210 degrees on this. So here I show you how it looks all done, but when I put my thermometer in, we're going to see that we're only into the low 180s by temperature. If you stop baking just because it looks done, without the inside being done, you're going to have a really unpleasant bread. So that's why I really recommend checking it by temperature. The top might look like it's getting really brown, but it'll be fine. If you're really worried about it, just cover it with foil halfway through, but you really want to make sure that you bake this all the way through. So I put mine back in. I did like another 5 or so minutes, and then we see that helped significantly. I eventually made it up to 205 degrees here, which was the goal. Remove it from your pan and let it cool on the cooling rack, and you can eat it with whatever festive meal you want to serve it with. This is delicious. It's all whole grain. It's very healthy. It's got that powdery, crispy crust with the chewy interior. This is a lot of fun and easy to make.